don't know how to deal with these emotions other than cry. I want to do stuff, but I just lack the motivation. I lost my appetite. I lost the know-how. I feel lost. My mom was my everything, and everything that I keep thinking about just steers me towards it just wasn't her time. But again, it was. The fact that my family has history of cancer on the paternal side is extremely concerning. And how she went from being this active little lady to no more than a vegetable inside of a hospital bed, or just inside of a bed in general. Watching her deteriorate from that to what she was when she left us. I don't know. I'm glad the last time I saw her, she was able to hold a conversation. And she talked. She wanted me to hold her hand. And she basically just said, I love y'all. It's so unfair that, to me personally, this journey means I have not been able to meet my grandmother due to cancer. Not sure what happened to my grandfather, but he passed away before I met him. And my mom, at the sweet age of 63, left us. Left me in particularly with the baby that will also not get to meet their grandparent. It's a generational curse I was hoping to break, because I was hoping she would get okay, but the cancer was too aggressive. We tried everything that we could, and we just realized it was out of our hands. She fought long and hard for at least a year, I know, and it just gradually got worse. We hated seeing her do that, but my two sisters, Chanel and Tracy, they were there most of the time with her. I was able to be there some of the time, and I know she didn't want me to be there mainly because I had the pregnancy going on and was getting a new house and doing our wedding ceremony that we had postponed for from a year previously. But there's so many things that's going on in my head that I'm just like, she'll never get to experience or see or do. I'm glad my oldest nephews were glad to spend time with her and make memories with her. Hopefully they can pass that down and on to their children as well. That their grandmother was a beautiful person. Feisty and tenacious were two of the adjectives that was always described for her. But she was also so devoted, so loyal, so dedicated to her children. Those were her driving factors, I know. She would sacrifice everything on her side just for us. And in the end, she ended up sacrificing her life for us as well. the ultimate sacrifice. I can't help but make comparisons on why she was taken away at such a young age, and everybody else who you would think would have gone first was able to outlive her. Life is truly unfair at this point in time of my life. I don't know what she did or how she did it to where God felt that she needed to go when she did, but it happened. And I thought I prepared myself mentally to be able to better prepare myself, but I don't know what sucks the most is her being in the state she was in at the last minutes of her life, where she wasn't able to enjoy quality of life, or her not being here before I even hit 30 years old. Just made it to her first grandbaby out of 15 years. I felt pressure on myself to be sure that she could meet my children before she went, because, like I said, I did not want that generational curse to keep hovering over us like it has, where nobody is really able to have all of their children meet their grandparents. They were such wonderful beings, but now I know she's up there talking to them, and they're finally reunited. She also lost her parents before she was 30. 30 or 35, I'm not sure. Which had her fending out here by herself for the most part. Majority of her life, she's been a fighter, and she went out fighting. And to add salt to the wound, she passed away on her birthday. That's so bittersweet. She made it, but she didn't. This is a major blow, I know, for all of us that knew her and knew her well. She was the core to this family. She held everything together. We're going to make it through, but it just seems unrealistic at this point. We'll be fine. I know that. We always are. I miss you, Mama, and I love you. I hope you watch over us from above. You have an eagle-eyed vision now. You can keep up with all of us at once. You and the rest of our family watch over us. Pray about us. Keep your hands around us. Oh. I can't have her call me anymore or see her face pop up. I lost my earth angel, and now she's a heaven angel. I don't know what to do. Love you, mama. And I hope you do that. Thank you for everything you did for me, for everybody. You were such a light in this world. My heart is shattered. This is worse than any heartbreak that anybody could go through. There's no consolation. There's very little comforting. And that's when we just lean on all of each other for support and love and just holding on to the ones we have here with us still even closer. This didn't happen quickly, but it happened faster than I was prepared for. I'm glad it did. Her suffering is no longer. She fought. That's all I have to say. She fought. She did. I know she did. She hung in there. And she told me herself, she said, I'm going to make it to my birthday. And she did just that. She did just that.